Good morning, everybody, or I should say good afternoon because it's afternoon even in Seattle. It's Teresa with Stampin' with Teresa, and sorry I'm late today. I don't want this to sound like a complaint, but I have been working like a mad dog and like 80-hour weeks. No joke. So I needed to sleep in this morning, and then I woke up. I had a really bad migraine this morning, so I'm sorry for being late, but I'm here now. And good morning or good afternoon, Aunt Lucy. I'm just pulling it up here on my tablet, my little tablet, and then we will go ahead and get started with stamping today. What are you doing, Lucy? Let's see, let me share this. Share to a page. Stampin' with Teresa. Publish. I think I'm going to actually share this on my regular personal page today because why not? People might be bored and might want to watch this and laugh at me. Who knows, right? Okay, it's not, I don't think it's going to let me share it to my own page. Okay. Let me get this going here. Okay. Lucy, you're trying to cheer up? Well, hopefully I can cheer you up a little bit with some stamping. This has been quite a week. I'm good medicine? Aw, you're so sweet. I'm going to see if a couple more people jump on because, I don't know, maybe they won't. Maybe it's just going to be you and me. Irregardless. That was a joke. Okay, just so you guys know, I am wearing pajamas still, because why not? Okay, and how's the lighting? I feel like it's good, but my tablet is hard to see. Okay, so last week we had prizes, and our prizes were this Positive Thoughts stamp set and the Wink of Stella. So 4 people shared the video last week. And so let's see who wins them. So if you share this video, good afternoon, Amy. If you share this video, then you'll get entered for next week's drawing. So, and you can share the replay too. Okay, so the winner of the stamp set is Tia Biggs. Tia, congrats. That's exciting. Let me get my tape. I'm going to tape this to it. My brain is not fully functional. Oh, well, there's Tia now. Tia, you won the Positive Thoughts stamp set. Okay, for the Wink of Stella, we're going to use the Wink of Stella in one of our projects today, too. Wink of Stella is Kathy Cornea. Kathy, congrats. We could all use a Wink of Stella in our stash. Okay, but the other 2 people who shared, which are Amy Simon, who's here. Hi, Amy. And Melinda Harder. Okay, you guys, just so you know, you're going to get something too, because I'm nice like that. I'm going to send you guys a sampler pack of the 6x6 lily pad paper, or it's 12x12, but I'm going to cut it down to 6x6. So I'll send you a sampling of that paper so you guys can have a little something something too. So, because, you know, got to share the love. Okay, so let me put these in my little prize box. So next week's prizes are going to be the samples of the cards we're making today. And then I want to give away this stamp set, which is a current celebration stamp set that's sending you thoughts. And we're actually going to use this today also. This is the last weekend of celebration. It's over on the 31st. So if you haven't placed an order to get the things that you want for celebration, unless you win them from me, this is the last weekend. And just to let you know, tomorrow is my BOGO sale. So what that means is we're going to go on Facebook Live, and I'm going to show all of the retired stamp sets that are available and for purchase. So if you purchase the retired stamp set, you actually get that, and then you get to put the price of that. So say it's a stamp set, and let's say it's a $15 stamp set, then you get to spend $15 in my store, and then you get the retired stamp set and the new items in my Stampin' Up! Store. So you get 2 for the price of 1, BOGO, buy 1, get 1. And then if you spend $50 or more, of course, you get the celebration item. But just because I'm also having a COVID-19 special where anything you order, I'll reimburse you the cost of shipping. So after you pay for it and whatnot, and then, you know, I'll figure out what the shipping cost was, and I will pay you that money back. So I'm sharing my commission with you all, because not trying to profit from the situation, but want you guys to be able to have craft supplies while we're all under quarantine. And even if you're working and not in quarantine, everything's closed now, at least in my area it is. So, and Stampin' Up! Is still operational, although Stampin' Up! Could be shut down at some point too. So just to let you know. So I think that we should, if you want to place an order to get some like cardstock and stuff like that, and to keep yourself occupied, I would do it sooner than later, just because of the mayhem that continues to ensue with this virus, which I'm already bored of, by the way. So I know you all are too. Okay, but we're hanging in there. Today we are gonna, oh hey Mom! Today we are going to make, all the cards are going to be made using a Z-fold, which is a fun fold. And this is, in my opinion, the easiest fun fold there is out there. So if you've never made a fun fold card, this will be the perfect foray into fun folds. So basically what you do, let me grab a piece of paper to show you. It's so easy. I'm just going to make one right now. I have everything for the card samples trimmed, but this is a template. This template is not on my website, but I'll get it up on my website, but it's actually in the Facebook group. And the Facebook group has files, and it's got pictures of the Fun Fold templates in there. So this one is in there. So what you do is you take a regular sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, and you go ahead and cut it in half. At 4 1/4. You cut it in half lengthwise. Hi, Liz. I didn't see Liz pop up. I'm glad you said something, Lucy. Okay, so we're trimming to 4 1/4, like so. And then you're going to want to use your score blade, okay? So on here you can see where we're scoring at 2 3/4 and then 5 1/2. So you just line this up with 2 3/4, and then make sure you're using your score blade, not your cut blade. So 2 3/4, and then also at 5 1/2. So basically what this is we've cut our cardstock in half lengthwise, but basically all it is we're folding it in half, so it makes a card like this, like a side fold card, and then you fold it back in half over itself like that. So this is a Z fold. I think it's because it looks like a Z that way. Okay, all right, well, let's go ahead and get into our projects today. We're going to start with a non-celebration project. We're going to start with something, the annual catalog is winding down. So a lot of things are going to start being sold out and stuff. So one thing, you guys, if you need to get things ordered, the 2018 to 2020 in colors, those will sell out almost instantly. Well, traditionally they do. I don't know if they will this period because we've got some weird stuff going on with the pandemic. But anyway, those usually sell out one of the first things. So if you need your inks, your re-inkers, your paper cardstock, That's what you're going to want to do. So we're going to use a set that's in the current mini catalog, the spring mini, called By the Dock. But we're also going to use paper that's in the annual catalog. This is the Come Sail Away Designer Series paper. So this is going to be kind of a masculine card, but it's also good for women too. It's very gender neutral. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, you won the Wink of Stella. Congrats. From sharing last week, so thanks for sharing. Okay, so all the cards we're doing today are Z folds. We're doing 3 Z folds, but they're all very different looking. So we're using By the Dock, and we're using Night of Navy ink, Soft Suede ink, and Balmy Blue ink. We are using Night of Navy cardstock for our base. And let me find my bone folder. We'll just go ahead and get this folded over. And then I've trimmed out the paper already. So this is going to go on the inside. So this is 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're going to be layering a piece of, oh, this is not supposed to be in there. We're going to put a piece of Whisper White right here. And this is 4 1/2 by 3 1/4 right there. And then this is going to be our designer series paper that goes right here. And that's going to be 4 by 2 1/2. And then this is the same measurement as the inside white piece. And then this is a layering piece. So the layering piece is 4 1/4 by 3. Just like that. So we're going to essentially have a card that looks like this, and it will open like that. So let's get to stamping. Let's do our, my desk has so much stuff on it that I don't know what's going on here. You bet, Kathy. I was excited for you. Can always use a Wink of Stella. I'm excited for Tia to get that Positive Thoughts stamp set. So using Soft Suede, I'm going to stamp the dock. And we're going to stamp it off to the side here. And I'm going to stamp it so that the edge that's kind of drawn off the image goes off the side like that. Because I wanted it to be straight, like it's going out into the water. Okay, so we're going to use Balmy Blue, and we're going to say, thank you for making a difference in my life. Tia, no Mickey shirt today. I'm actually still wearing my nightie. It's a knit chambray men's style night shirt, except for it's knit and not, you know, woven cotton. Very fashionable. I even went out to Starbucks like that because, you know, we're in our car. Who cares, right? Oh, hey, Mike. Mike is joining us today again. It's my partner. My partner in life. So we're making some little water right there with the Night of Navy. So we are done with that. And let's go ahead and stamp the inside, which is actually just going to be a few of these little birds. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy, or Mom. Okay, so here we go. Yes, I finally was able to get to the post office last week, so I got everybody's stuff mailed out. I was gonna stamp this in Soft Suede, but it looks like I opted for Night of Navy on accident. Oopsies. That's okay. The birds can be blue. And then I'm getting a little wipe here to clean the stamps real quick. And then we can do our envelope also, because you know how we like to get our envelopes. Set that aside, and we're gonna do the bird just down here as well. A small little flock right on the envelope. Hopefully I'm in frame. You guys let me know if I go out of frame. Hi, Gwen. Got 2 aunties on today and a mom. I'm feeling pretty loved right now. And of course, all my buddies. Okay, doing a quick wash of the stamps. You know me, clean as you go. Okay, let's go ahead and close up these ink pads. Hi, Melinda, welcome. Thanks for joining us. So, okay, let's take a poll. Who's still working and who isn't? All right, go take my cousin Gracie out for a walk. See ya, Lucy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So I'm still working. Tia, you're not. We are actually locked down in Washington, but my company is considered essential. We make a thing that goes into a system that's actually being used for sampling in labs for the testing and things like that. So we are actually working an extra hard because we need to get these more parts than usual to our customer, because their system is a frontline system. So just awesome to actually like know that we're doing something to contribute, you know. So that makes me pretty happy. We're gonna go ahead and just glue this on the inside. And Lucy, you are essentially essential. Melinda, you're still off. Your hubby's sleeping. Good for him. That is good. I wish I was still sleeping. I actually had to take some sleeping pills last night that are prescribed by my doctor, because I have not been able to sleep well at all. Just the weight of the world. Thanks for sharing, Kathy. Okay, so we're going to do this right on this soft suede layering piece. I think this is a really nice thank you card. What's nice about it is you can just send it to somebody for no reason. Because, you know, thank you for making, it's like you could send this to your mom or your dad or your best friend or something, you know, and it's just, since we're all quarantined, it would be a nice little message. You could write a quick little note in here saying, you know, so thankful to have you in my life. You know, stuff like that. I think that this card would be a really nice way to cheer someone up. My best friend's having a hard time. She's a dentist, and in our state, all non-essential medical things, medical businesses, because they use PPE, are completely shut down, and are until like toward the end of May. So she can't work at all, and that's a real bummer. So, and she's one of those people who's a go, go, go kind of gal, and this has been really tough on her. Okay, you guys, so what do you think? I love this. I love that stamp set, and I think it looks really good with that rope, and then you can see there's the rope in there. So it's just a nice card. It's gender neutral, perfect for a dude. I'm going to go back in a little bit later. I don't know if you can tell, I got a little extra ink here and I got a little glue here. So I can't find my sand eraser right now, but I'm going to go back in a little bit later before I mail this out to you guys and clean up those little boo-boos. So there we go. So that's our first card. How many of you have tried a Z-fold before? I think they're my favorite fun fold because they're just so easy. I'm just putting the stamps away real quick, you guys. Sorry you have to watch me do this. My time is just super limited. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Kathy, you have. Amy, you haven't, but you will now. Ooh, yeah, they're so easy. Lucy, you are? That's so sweet. It's a good time to do it because you can get free stuff and I'll pay for your shipping. It is really easy, Tia. Super easy. And the template, again, it should be in the files on the Stampin' with Teresa community group. I may have put it in the Stampin' with Teresa business page too. I can't remember. Okay, and I'll get it up on my website at some point too. Okay, so the next one is a little bit outside of my color wheelhouse, but we're gonna do it. We are gonna make another Z-fold using the Celebration Lovely Lily Pad, and then the Sending You Thoughts. And just a reminder, this is a stamp prize this week for sharing the video. Oh, look, there's a little stowaway stamp that came off with it. We're using Grapefruit Grove. This is one of the in colors. So if you haven't picked it up and you want it, I would get it sooner than later. And then Bermuda Bay, which is one of our just regular colors. And we're using the Lovely Lily Pad paper. And this is the paper that I'll be sending as 6x6 samplers to the other two ladies as a nice little consolation prize. So we're using Bermuda Bay as our Z-fold base today. I'll fold that with in a second. We're gonna do the inside, the back side of one of these. So you guys, we're doing turquoise, purple, and grapefruit. Can you even imagine the brightness of this all? That last card was way more my style. But I thought to myself, you know what? We're cheering people up right now. So let's go big or go home. We're going bright. So this is going to be essentially the look. Okay. So let's go ahead and set these aside and let's get stamping. This one's easy. We're also going to use some glimmery glitter enamel dots as an embellishment on this one. The last one was just simple stamping, no embellishments. This one is going to be embellishment central. So, set that aside for a moment. Set these aside. So this is the front. We're gonna open up these pads. You love these colors, Gwen? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, so we're going to say the sentiment, if this is the, hold on, let's look and see what it says. I think it says if loving thoughts could heal. Yep. So if loving thoughts could heal. And then on the inside, Melinda, when did they change the look of the stamp pads? Do I like them better? You know, that's a really good question. They changed the style of the ink pads, I think 2 years ago. And I don't know why they did it. I can't remember. I'm sure they said why, but I just don't remember. I don't know if I've shared with you guys that I have psoriatic arthritis. So they're a little harder for me to open and it can be a little painful sometimes, but I don't not like them. They're smaller. They're just a little tougher to open. And for people with normal strength in their hands and that can open things without being in a lot of pain, it's fine. For me, it's a little bit of a challenge. But it's the same. They did away with the linen based ink pads many years ago. But I think they changed the look with their last color refresh that they did. You know, on the sample card, which I'll show you, I filled it in with the reversible side because these are reversible stamps, but I kind of like it better like this. So I'm just not going to fill this one in. I mean, this one's cute still, but I'm just going to keep it like this. So hopefully you guys are cool with that. But in terms of the ink quality and all that, they're great. I have no complaints whatsoever about that. They're just a little bit more difficult to open. But they still store the exact same way. Some people can easily just like push this end and it pops up, but I'm not strong enough to do that. And so it does take a little more effort. So that's a pro and a con, but you know that this is all the way they are now. So when you order ink pads, they come like this versus this old style, which was just a push and a lift. So this one for arthritis is so much easier. But I don't, it's really neither here nor there for me. So what are other people's thoughts on the style of the ink pads? Or maybe if you're a newer stamper, you just aren't even aware that they changed them, but they did. I love their style though, because they store the inks upside down, so the ink is always like at the surface of the pad, so it stays pretty juicy. But with the foam pads versus the linen pads, you do have to do refill on the inks a little bit more often. And I don't know why. They just tend to dry out just a little bit faster. So I do recommend getting the refills when you order a color. The refills are not very expensive and they'll last quite a while. Oh, Gwen, good. You like it better without filling it in too? Good. Yeah, you know, sometimes you try stuff and it's cute. You know, I'll still send that card out to someone. But, you know, since I'm making it a second time, just, you know. So Tia, you're saying some pop on the end and some don't. Okay, well, then that makes sense. Why, that one I just couldn't. And some of them, I know that they're stiffer when you first get them, and then the more you work with them, they loosen up a bit. That's what I've heard. I still struggle, but then I ride the struggle bus when it comes to ink pads in general. Okay, so we're just layering this on the inside. Okay, and then we're gonna put this piece of Designer Series paper on the outside, just like we did with the last card. This card's very similar. I wanted to show you, you know, how you can change the look of this card. It's the same style of card, but just so different with the, using the different papers and the different colors. So I just thought, let's do all Z-folds today. They are a great way of adding a wow and making people think you're a genius when you send them a handmade card. And it's not using any more supplies, and it's really simple to do. Okay. Oops. Oopsies. Flipping glue everywhere. I just opened a brand new glue, and it's pretty full, and it's flowing. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and push this down. So what do you guys think of this one? Which one do you like better so far? Do you like the bright colors on this one, or do you like the subdued, more peaceful, serene version of the other one? Because this one is a, you know, get well card. So if loving thoughts could heal, you'd be better already. So perfect for our friends who are struggling with illness of any sort. You know, of course, people with like, you know, going through chemo and stuff like that. This would be a nice card to send somebody. I'm going to just put these little shimmery dots on here. You know, because that's a struggle. And, or somebody who's just sick and who's been sick for a while. You know, people who are struggling with kind of depression, maybe. You know, this card could really be good for anyone. Okay, so I just added the little shimmery dots. So I just want to let you guys know that my post office has gotten really cranky about even things that are on dimensionals now. So I've received a few cards lately, and I've had to pay 15 cents extra when I receive them. So you might want to be careful when you send things with these kinds of embellishments or dimensionals. Make sure you're getting, you know, getting a extra ounce stamp to send, so it goes through the mail without being returned to you. Anyway, just letting you guys know that. I don't know if every post office is being cranky, but Mine is for sure. You know what? I forgot. I wanted to stamp the envelope. All right. And by the way, I don't care that I have to pay the extra 15 cents when stuff arrives, but it's not that convenient. If you are a person that has to like drive to the post office to get your mail, I have a P.O. box, so we have to be there anyway. But that's just how that goes. All right, well, second one is in the can. We have one more to go. And let me just put these away real quick. Here's something cool about the a lot of the new photopolymer stamp sets. They have them right on here, so you can just take them off their acetate that they come stuck to, and you can just stick it to that and line it up like that. I do like that, and I hope they do that for everything. Stamping the envelope's one of your favorite things, Gwen. Yeah, I love it too. It makes it just a little more special. Welcome, Kathy. So just remember, Kathy, yes, you're correct. If you put a piece of cardstock over the bling, that will help too. Because I guess things catch up their machine. So if they put it through the machine and it catches it up, they're just so picky. I don't know. Seems a little crazy to me. Let me put these away real quick. And we have one more set to go, and it's a good one. I think you're gonna like it. It's the fanciest one of all so far. All right. Okay. So, again, we're doing a Z-fold, but this is a pretty special one. So, let's get this. We are going to use the Tags in Bloom, and this is in the second celebration release. So, Tags in Bloom, this is really pretty. And this card is actually the first time I've used this stamp set, so interesting. So this one we're going to use a couple more embellishments, and this is the one we're actually going to use the Wink of Stella on today. Okay. And we are going to use some pearls, and these are the old packaging. They don't come in this package style anymore, but they're still the same pearls. And I'm going to show you how to color them today to make them match your project. So we're also using our Stampin' Blends. We're using the light and dark Purple Posy and the light and dark Mint Macaron. And then we're using a Wink of Stella. And then we are using this 1/8 inch Mint Macaron ribbon, which is in the mini catalog right now. I love that ribbon, by the way. I'm going to show you a trick on how to conserve your supplies a little bit with that. So you know how to do it. And also so you can make your bow go in a perfect way that you want it to. So we're using Smoky Slate Stamp Pad and Mint Macaron Stamp Pad. These are both in our standard colors. None of those are in colors. And for our supplies, we are using Smoky Slate cardstock. And again, we're doing that Z-fold. The third Z-fold. I really hope you guys like this one. This one's my personal favorite. So we're using Whisper White, and we're using Mint Macaron for this. And we're using 2 pieces because I'll show you why when we get to that. So let's stamp first. We are going to do some tone on tone stamping. Yeah, Mom, I like that saying too. I miss your face. It's a cute one. Oops, I got that a little bit off track. Okay, so we're going to make our own pattern paper. So basically what we're going to do is just randomly stamp kind of the borders. And this is going to take a minute. You know, maybe you need to go get a snack. Maybe you have to go potty. I don't know. This will take me a second, but we're just kind of going around here. We're doing the whole thing because this is going to show up. when you open the card. So we're just kind of just going all throughout. Okay. Who has been eating and eating and eating and eating since this whole thing started? Oh my God, you guys. Like, I was already a chub, but holy smokes, I have been snacking like you would not believe. And I do think it's emotional eating. I'm really stressed about so many things. But me getting the virus is not one of them, interestingly enough. What kinds of stresses are you guys feeling? Amy, you already took me. That's the benefit of you guys being able to watch me. I have no idea what you guys are doing. Mike was upset that I decided to just wear my nightie and no pants. You know what? You don't have to do this whole inside because it's going to be covered, but hey, I'm extra. I just went ahead and did it. So we've got a nice little patterned paper here. Isn't that the cutest little flower image? All right, so let's stamp this guy here. And this guy is going off to the side, actually. So let's make sure this one's straight. Okay. So cute. And then we're done with the gray. So let's move on to the mint macaron. Mom, TMI. I know, seriously, TMI. Okay, so we're gonna do I Miss Your Face in the mint macaron. There we go. And then on the inside, we're saying sending hugs. Rent is your biggest stress. Yes, Melinda, I can absolutely see why that is. In Washington State, they passed a law for COVID that you are not, if you're a landlord, you cannot evict anyone right now. So hopefully Arizona has a protection for you guys right now. So there's our inside, and we're actually going to do this green leaf on this, but I want to do our coloring and bow on this first. But real quick, let's stamp this envelope. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Let me clean this off. We're going to do this in green, not gray. I miss your face too, Gwen. Okay. Let's see. Here. Yeah, I'm actually, we are at my office doing everything we can to make sure things stay as normal as possible for the employees. So in terms of their paychecks. So the thing I've noticed is that our customers have been very, very, very slow to pay. I think a lot of the finance departments at like the universities and things are closed down, which is understandable because, you know, people's health needs to come first. So, but that doesn't help companies pay the bills, unfortunately. Okay, so we are going to, I mean, we're fine for now, you know, and there's all kinds of loan programs in place right now. So, but I think I'm going to personally forego some paychecks to help keep things going a little bit normal. So we'll see how that goes for me. And that makes me a little stressed. These are just kind of the stresses that are, you know, part of why it's hard to sleep. Just, I really care about my employees and want to make sure that they are, oh, I forgot we're using So Saffron, that they're well taken care of. Okay, so we're going to use the light So Saffron and dark So Saffron also. I'm sorry, I accidentally put this away. We're going to do our Wink of Stella coloring at the end. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. I love it. I have some of my really awesome Love to Stamp group sisters on. We're part of Patty Bennett's Love to Stamp group as demonstrators, so I love it when you guys join me. It's so awesome. I forgot this leaf. That is one awesome thing about being a demonstrator and Stampin' Up, whether you're like consider yourself just to be a hobbyist demo and just getting the discount, or if you're making a go with the business. It's no joke that you make lots of friends over time. And, you know, it's a great way to be part of a community of your hobby. So I highly recommend it. Right now, that's actually the best deal, is if you're going to buy something. If you're going to buy $100 worth of stuff, you should just buy the starter kit. And you don't have to stay a demo forever. You can just buy it once and that could be all you ever order. Just so you know. Because in addition to getting $125 of any products you want from any of the Stampin' Up! Catalogs for only $99, you also get a free stamp set of your choice, and it can be any stamp set, and the most expensive stamp set is what I would recommend, only if that's one that you like and would use. And then you get a pack of 6x6 sampler paper, and you get that mini guillotine trimmer. It's a really amazing deal. If I were a person that was just in it to buy a few things, I would totally do it. And there's no commitment, which is really awesome. So, oh crap. Oh, you guys, I did it wrong. Shoot. Okay, let me show you how that mini guillotine trimmer works, because we're going to use it. I did the wrong thing. I used the big one that was supposed to go on the inside. Okay, so this was cut to 3 1/2. So we're going to cut this to 3 using this little guillotine trimmer. Okay, and then this should be, instead of 4 1/2, this should be 4 1/4, which I think is right. Basically there. All right. Okay, no harm, no foul. Got it. We're good. We're good. All right. And we'll just have a small guy on the inside, and that's fine too. I've about talked you into it, Amy. No, I'm serious. It is fun, and you can join me and Tia on our team because we have a lot of fun. And stay, don't stay, you know, it's completely up to you. There's no pressure. Let me show you what we're going to do. You know, on my sample, I had this going around the whole thing. I think on this one, we're just going to do it around the white. And here's I'm going to use Scotch tape. So I am going to just take this little trim of paper here, or of ribbon, and we're going to wrap this around. This is a little scrap that I had. So I'm going to use a scrap. Now, it's not big enough to tie a bow, but it wouldn't be a perfect bow anyway, because when you tie things this way, at least when I do, it makes it a little bit crooked. So we're just going to tape that to the back. So we're going to kind of use our scraps, use what we got. And then we are going to use the Mint Macaron, and we are going to stamp a few little leaves. Yeah, and I also do lots of little, a nice little welcome package, and unfortunately, I've been a little bit busy with my day job, so I haven't been as, I don't know, what's the word? Proactive, I guess, as I would like to be, but after this COVID stuff passes, it'll be much more active. But yeah, so we have a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna just tie a little bow. Yeah, and then plus you'd get to be part of Patty's Love to Stamp group too. So then you instantly get hundreds of new friends and get lots of inspiration. And Stampin' Up! Spoils us too. Okay. Although this is, I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit of a weird time to join given the situation. But everything is weird right now. So that's just life right now. Living with COVID-19. Okay, so what are you guys junk fooding on? What's everybody's like comfort foods? Mine has, I've definitely been in a salt mood, so I've definitely been down with the chips. But I've been mitigating at work. We ordered a bunch of fruits from Costco this week, so that are like individually packaged. So like I got those like grapefruit things that come in those cups, and then I got some sliced apples and the little clementine oranges and stuff like that. Oh, welcome, Amy. Welcome back. So I've been having some fruits and vegetables as well. Lucy, who was on but had to go walk her dog, she dropped off a bunch of fresh veggies at my house, which was awesome. Because I have not had time to go grocery shopping, and neither is Mike, because I actually hired him to come and clean my office twice a day. So we're keeping our office extremely sanitized. So neither one of us has had any time for anything. And he's been cleaning the house here also, and has also been doing my laundry in addition to his and Traxton's, which I gotta tell you guys, I have the best man in the world. He is amazing. I love him so much. Okay. Hi, Jamie. Oh, thanks for jumping in. Love you too. Kathy, chips and pretzels. Yeah, see, you're on the salt kick too, huh? Oh, wait, Cadbury chocolate eggs, Gwen? Oh, God, that sounds really good. I have to go to Rite Aid to pick up my prescriptions, so, that might be something that lands in my little basket. It's not essential, though. I feel a little weird about it. But, hey, if I have to be there to pick up my essential medications, then I might as well get a Cadbury chocolate egg also, right? Am I right? And let's be honest, Mike is going to be the one that goes and picks that stuff up anyway. He's our designated grocery person for the outside world. Okay. And then we're going to glue this right on here. Okay, and you guys are like, but wait, what about the Wink of Stella? Oh, I know. The Wink of Stella's coming right up. So this is a pretty one. Okay. And this is perfect to send to anyone right now because we can't see anyone right now except for our own households. You've gone through 3 bags of $12 packages of the egg. Oh, are those the little mini eggs? Gwen, okay, it's not ideal. I mean, let's not be, beat around the bush, but heck, who hasn't gone through extra junk food? I know I have. Okay, I'm gaining weight like gangbusters. Okay, so we are going to use our Purple Posy, Dark Purple Posy, and we're going to color these pearls so we can make them Purple Posy, you guys. Anything that's white and Stampin' Up! Can be colored. It can be colored to any color you want. So today we're doing Purple Posy. So I'm doing 2 of the little itty bitty pearls and 1 of the medium pearls. Okay, because I do everything in 3s. I'm going to set those aside and let those dry. In the meantime, let's take our Wink of Stella. Tia, you've had apples and pretzels. Well, those are like what I would consider healthy. Now, if you're dipping the pretzels in caramel sauce, that's the kind of stuff. That's what I would do. I mean, it could, or I'd eat it with like cheese or peanut butter. Okay, I'm coloring in the leaves. The Love to Stamp group is having a bingo challenge this month, and one of the cards is to do Wink of Stella and an embellishment. So this card qualifies, which is why I designed it the way, because I am going to submit this for my bingo challenge. So for you girls from the Love to Stamp group, you'll be seeing this by the end of the weekend. So I'm just adding it randomly to a few little centers of the flowers here, like just a little zip, not trying to overdo it. So I entered it to the centers of the leaves and then the center of that flower. You know what? Let's go crazy and do this too. Oh my gosh, look at me. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, Gwen, you can color the pearls, you can color the gems, you can color the ribbon, you can color anything white, and you can do it with the blends, which are amazing, or because these are alcohol based, you can do it with our regular ink pads, our Rain Inkers. You can do it with pretty much anything. These you need to do the colored, the blends with because of the non-porous surface. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our pearls for our very final touch. So I'm going to take this guy, put him right here, and this guy, put him, actually, let's call it a her. I'm going to put her right there, and then this girl right here will go right here. All right, you guys, what do you think? This is my personal favorite, but what's your guys' favorites? I like them all. But if I had to pick a favorite, like if somebody said, if you don't pick a favorite, something bad will happen to you, this would be the one I'd pick. So I'd love to know what your guys' favorites are. All right, so congratulations again to Tia and Kathy for the prizes that they won this week. And for those of you who requested wobblers, I'll get those in the mail today. Let's see. Tia, do you use the take your pick tool? I do sometimes. I do, but I don't know. I've been using scissors like my entire stamping career that's covered decades. So it's hard to convert to this, but there was something that this gummy end of the tool was particularly useful for recently. I don't remember what it was, but it would only work with that. The scissors weren't working on it. I don't remember what those were. Anyway, so let's just do a quick recap of the projects. This is one Z-fold 3 ways. Again, the template is in the files. So Gwen, your order of fave, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I'd say it's probably my order too. So there they are. So one lucky winner is going to win those next week, and another lucky winner is going to win the, where did I put it? The Sending You Thoughts stamp set. So go ahead and share the video, and if you're watching the replay, you can share the video. Demonstrators, you're of course welcome to join the replays giveaway, the sharing. Amy, you know, if you're serious about considering wanting to join, let me know and I'll answer any questions you have and send you a link. I'll message you my phone number if you wanted to chat or send questions, or you can messenger any questions you might have. And Mom, are you still interested? I'm sorry, I didn't forget, I just didn't have time to do it for it this week. So, but I'll get that stuff off to you guys this week. And the prizes I'll try to mail in the next day or two. And other than that, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and sorry I was so late. And next week we'll be on, and then tomorrow I'll be on at noon Seattle time to do our BOGO sale. Okay, so that's gonna be big. You guys should join. I have so many retired products, and you know, if you're interested in something old and you're gonna, you know, do a lot of buy one get one, you know, let's do it. And if you're thinking of joining, I'll apply that to that can count for your $99 stuff. So you can do that. So it'll be kind of a, I think what we'll do is I'll list everything through the live and show you everything. And then you, once we close the live, you can comment, on what you want, and it will be first come, first serve. I want everybody to be able to see, everyone to be able to see the, what do you call it? All the products first. So I don't want you guys jumping in and saying what you want while I'm doing it. So I'll say that again. So, but we'll show all the retired items that are available, and I'll give them a number, and then, we'll go from there. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Have a good day. See you tomorrow, and take care of yourselves and stay healthy and well. Bye.